But if you spend a lot of time at your computer and you have to write with something, do you listen to music when you write?
I do, and actually, like, I think I would shrivel up and die if I didn't have my Spotify music. That's a little bit of an exaggeration, but like, I listen to it on the way to work. I listen to it coming home. I listen to it when I'm brainstorming, when I'm drafting, when I'm exercising. I actually try not to wear headphones too much because I have this super deep, anxious, and existential fear of like going deaf or like having horrible, constant tinnitus. But I love listening to music when I write, and I have music as a big part of like how I form stories. So I have a separate playlist for every book or series, and each one is unique because it kind of captures how I'm thinking about the tone of that story or the aesthetic of that story. So for example, like Now Entering Adamsville is a lot of like, it's horror movie soundtracks, pop rock, golden oldies, because I had to get Sunshine's Lollipops and Rainbows on there. Sunshine, Lollipops, and Rainbows on there for when Zora is doing her decapitations. And like there's some like Foo Fighters and Linkin Park in there too. Whereas
horror movie soundtracks.
Yeah, horror movie soundtracks.
No, which ones?
Oh, which ones? The Grudge. I think The Grudge and The Ring are the two that I put on there, just because they have that great like slow moving ambient quality to them. And then Eliza actually didn't really have a playlist because I wrote it so fast, and because the idea was there, and then I just wrote it, and then it was like, oh, didn't have time for a playlist. Okay. But like Made You Up is a lot of more like poppy music. There's some like German pop on there. There's some like Nightmare Before Christmas songs. There's all kinds of weird stuff. But like the Made You Up soundtrack is very different from the Adamsville soundtrack. And like then you get into something like Monstrous Sea, which Monstrous Sea is the webcomic that Eliza draws in Eliza and Her Monsters, and is also the story I've been working on since I was like 8 years old. Monstrous Sea is completely different. It's like EDM and Coldplay and just the most random stuff on there, but they're all very different sounds.
What's your favorite Coldplay song?
Oh goodness. Oh gosh. See, now some people are going to be like, you like Coldplay? And I'm going to be like,
stupid people.
They make me happy. Oh gosh, I love so many of them. I'm going to have to say Clocks because it was like the first one that I heard, and it was the one that I learned how to play it on the piano because it's super difficult, obviously. And it's like that one that no matter where it is, if it comes on, I'm like, oh, I'm there. Like, oh, we're happy. Let's go.
I remember the first time I heard that was in a trailer for some Peter Pan movie, and I never watched the movie, but I watched the trailer like 5 or 6 times.
Because of Clocks.
That's great.
Yeah, I love Clocks, Speed of Sound. See, now I'm just going to have to get at one point I had like all of them. I love, they're one of the rare bands that I will listen to their whole album because like of any of their albums. Like most bands, I will not listen to the whole album. I'll listen to like 1 or 2 songs and then be like, I don't like the rest of this. Coldplay, I'll put it on and I can listen to the entire thing. And there are actually only 2 bands I've ever done that with, Coldplay and Pendulum, which is an Australian drum and bass band that are now, I suppose, officially broken up and turned into Knife Party.
Coupled.
yeah. They're Knife Party now, which is dubstep. They're still good, but I'm not as big into dubstep as I am into drum and bass. So, but yeah, Pendulum, I can listen to all their songs. That's a big Monstrous Sea one. So Pendulum and Coldplay are kind of the base of the Monstrous Sea playlist. But God,